Welcome to Andy's Garage. I'm Andy Phillips. We're back here in the garage following up where we left off last time on the Countach project. Pretty much today what we have in store is we have the doors and the wing that were pretty much rebuilt and primed last time. So today we're going to be going over them, patching up any small imperfections, lightly sanding that down, repriming it, getting the hood and the trunk sanded, primed. The trunk needs some rebuilding done to get that done. So when we wrap up, we're ready to move on to the body. So let's go ahead and get started. First one we're going to start with is the wing. For the most part, this turned out perfect. Slight imperfection here along the back. A little bit of a crack, but it's not actually splitting anything. It's just on the surface. It's just going to take a little bit of body filler, fill that in, sand it nice and smooth. That should take care of the wing. Now the doors have a little more involved that we're going to have to work with, especially with one that's it's splitting between the layers. Let's go ahead and take a look. You can see here, I guess this might have been where the door was put together, but it's splitting. You have a crack going along here, and then let's see if we can move further down. You can see that, and then as you come down here, there's another crack starting up right there. So what we need to do is we need to clean that out, chemically weld that back together, and then do a little bit of body filler, and then that way it's all nice and tight together and solid. Also have some minor scarring here on the front of the door, here on this angle right there. They need to be filled in properly. Make sure that all that is nice and tight. And then pretty much this is the driver's side door. Other than that, there's not a lot going on with this one. There is a little bit here on this piece where I kind of made the angle. You can see right in here, that right there needs to be filled better. Make that nice and smooth. A little bit of an imperfection here. One right around here that I'm gonna just do a light filling on and sand it. Make it all nice and smooth, and then that should wrap it up for this door. Now on this door, the passenger side, this is the one that had the fire damage. We need to do a little more rebuilding on that. It turned out good, but I'm seeing a lot of little flaws showing up that we're going to have to touch up on. And then this is also the one where the handle needs to be shaped a little bit better. So we're going to reshape that a little bit, touch all this up. Now the good thing is there's no cracking on this door, so it's just surface stuff, and then that should wrap that up as well. And then here on the trunk, this is where most of the work's going to be done today because there's a lot of rebuilding that has to be done with the sanding down of the holes that were patched, and then also those vents that I put on that we talked about last time, just really getting them blended nice and smooth, going all across from here, and then right here. These are still kind of raw, how I put them on last time. Just want to shape them nice and smooth. Need to do a little bit of filling in here to blend them to the body better. And then we'll light sand all this down and then get it prepped for priming. And that'll wrap up the trunk. Also need to rebuild these corner pieces here that were damaged. And then last but not least, we're going to go ahead and take the hood off. Nothing really damaged with this, just the clear coat on the paint, but this is getting light sanded anyway, so we'll sand it down probably with just maybe 150 grit sandpaper just to remove that top coating and kind of get it nice and smooth. Prime that and be done with that. So basically all these components we talked about, the hood, the trunk, the wing, the doors, all of those will be completely prepped, primed as far as ready for paint, because right now we did the primer last time with the filler just to kind of go over it and accentuate any flaws. Get all these flaws ironed out, get it all primed and ready for paint. That way next time we can go ahead and start getting the body ready and then we can start painting this thing. Now another thing, if I have time, that I want to do is we want to remove these headlight covers as well, get them off. So we're going to go ahead and take them out so that way they can be prepped separately for when we paint. And then I want to try to go around the whole body, fill up any damage, which there's hardly any. It's just small stuff, but want to get all that done and see if we can't finish taking off the vents as well. So that way this is ready for for action when we come back next time. So, with all that being said, let's get started and get moving on this thing. I went ahead and just set the door in place. It's obviously not aligned perfect, just to make sure everything looks good. You can see here, actually turned out really good. You've got the nice cutout here coming out on an angle. Before it was cut off here and rounded and kind of triangular. This accentuates that shape more. And this one here actually looks pretty good too, but as mentioned before, we're going to shape it just a little bit better right there. But other than that, I mean, it has a nice angle coming and tapering right out to the body as it should. So once that's all painted, this is silver, that's all nice and gloss black, the way that it should be. It's going to look very cool. Went ahead and sanded down the passenger door so we can kind of see all the flaws that need to be filled. Wiped it down, cleaned it. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I have the trunk laying here as well, where we have to rebuild these corners. So I'm going to go ahead and get some measurements, and we'll get those pieces attached so they can start drying, so then we can come with body filler and smooth all that out. I just went ahead, cut this piece here of polycarbonate, and that will fit right in there. We'll go ahead and use a fiberglass epoxy to attach that. We'll do another piece here, do the same on the other corner. Once that hardens, then we'll take body filler on the outside and use this as just kind of like a foundation and a base to build onto to keep it more structural. Because if you just put the body filler directly on there, it's just going to break right off. So we're going to do that and then build it on there and then shape it real nice on the outside. It'll look perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the other ones, attach it, and we'll be right back. Okay, I just finished putting the body filler over this whole door. Looks like we got all the areas covered. Just kind of looking it over now as the body filler is drying. Once that's done, then we'll light sand that down with probably 150 grit sandpaper. Make sure all the flaws are gone. If not, then we'll touch up as needed. And then I'll go over the rest of the door, but I believe that was the main part of this door. We have the driver door, which is actually now drying. I went ahead and I used a JB Weld fiberglass epoxy to fix that crack and put that all back together. That's drying. Once that's done, then I'll go over that door. I think there's just a couple little spots on that needed some body filler. We'll take care of that. And then I believe these doors are then completed. We can give another coat of the primer filler, light sand that down with probably 300 or 400 grit sandpaper. Then we'll do a universal white primer over the whole thing, and then these are ready to be painted. Then we'll move on to the trunk, where I'm starting to work on that, and I'll show you that in a second. Just wrapped up here on the driver's side door. This is the one where the fiberglass was splitting. I went ahead and put all that back together again. We used some very strong JB Weld epoxy for fiberglass. Let that thing set for a few hours. Got that nice tight back together. That crack is sealed. Here's a close-up of it. That's where the fiberglass was split. You can see it's all tightly joined back. And if you want to know how to do that, I did shoot a video. You can view that via the link shown above, and that shows how to put splitting fiberglass back together and the processes used in order to do that. Also have back here the passenger side door. All that's been fixed. Went over it, reputtied everything, smoothed it all out again. Both doors now have been gone over again. Everything has been sanded down, wiped down. They're ready to be reprimed, and then that should wrap it up for both of these doors. They'll be ready for paint. Started doing some work here on the trunk. Let's go back here and I'll show you what I've done. You'll notice here that corner has been rebuilt. Of course, it needs to be sanded. And then this one here, this is that whole angle here that was all chipped up and damaged. That's all been reshaped to match with that one. Once again, just needs to be sanded down and smoothed out real good. But the overall structure is hard. We have the polycarbonate supports underneath that are holding that as well. So this is nice and solid. So here, take a look at that. All right, so what I'm going to do now, we're going to go ahead and sand all this smooth, shape that nice. Also these patches here in the holes that we had put in last time to get all that sanded. So that way we can move to those vents, shape them nice, clean them up, and then give a light sanding on this whole trunk so we can prime that as well, move on to the hood, and call it a day. All right, this has all been patched with body filler, sanded down. Everything looks great. Just went ahead and gave the final coat of some body filler, just touching up a couple areas that still were a little bit, had some imperfections. These side vents have been smoothed down and leveled properly. I put some filler here on the end so I can shape them a little bit. So we're gonna let this dry, come back, do the touch-up sanding on that, wipe it down, and I think we're ready to prime this as well. I have the hood removed from the vehicle. That'll be the last piece that I sand down, and then we'll end off this time in the garage, priming everything and seeing how it looks. All right, this is the hood here on the ground. Finished sanding it down real good. Noticed a couple blemishes here on the top, a couple nicks on the corners. Also one nick that surfaced up on the corner of the trunk. So those have been filled. So I'm waiting for the filler to dry, and then I'm going to go ahead and light sand them down, wipe these down. That'll wrap up this evening here in the garage. Then tomorrow, what's in store, pretty much just wrapping everything up. Going to lay out the drop cloth, use the filler primer, prime all the pieces, the two doors, the wing, the hood, the trunk. Get all that primed, see how that looks. If everything checks out good, which I think it will, then I'm thinking about, if there's time, doing a universal white primer as the final coat so we can get these out of here as they await paint. So it's coming along. All the parts have been lightly sanded down, wiped down, all the dust removed, drop cloth is in place. Getting ready to start spraying them with the filler primer, and then we'll go over it with just a basic white primer once that's done, and that should wrap these up. You can see the vent has been finished and tapered correctly here on the that trunk cover, and let's see here on this side too, you can see that as well. Everything has been primed and looking actually very good. We're going to get a close-up there and see how things look, but from what I've checked, we're almost there. Things look almost perfect, just some minor imperfections that need to be addressed. You can see there the little centerpiece that goes in between the two vents has a little bit of a surface crack there that needs to be addressed. Need to get that filled. Coming up here onto the vent here, there's a little separation there, as well as one here on the other side. You'll see right there. There's one there as well. Not as bad, but there. And then just some little imperfections you can see right over there. Need to be cleared up there, and I believe on this side here, a little bit of separation there. So we're going to go ahead next time we're in the garage and touch those up. Let's move on to the hood. And the hood actually turned out really good. A little bit of Got a couple little dings right here on the corner. You can see right there on that edge. And I thought I had filled those, but I must have missed those. So we need to fill those as well. And then we have the doors. That's the driver's side door. That door is pretty much perfect now. Everything's taken care of. On the passenger door, the one that had the fire damage, that one there is almost 100%, but let's get a close-up of that. This is the side that still had some damage that we had to work on this time in the garage. Still a little hole right there that needs to be filled. Coming down here towards the front, couple little chips right there, and then up here, couple, looks like maybe like some air bubbles or something had gone down, and just need to fill those as well. And then this door is pretty much wrapped up as well. And then going here onto the wing is actually completely done. Everything that had to be done on that was taken care of, so that one's good to go. All right, well, that pretty much wraps up this time in the garage. Most of the stuff I wanted to get done did get completed. Next time in the garage, what we'll do is touch up these small imperfections that have surfaced. Go ahead and sand everything down lightly, coat it with the final white primer, and they're done. And then we can start moving on to prepping and priming the car itself and getting everything ready for paint. So this wraps up this time here in the garage for this weekend. I hope this video was informative for you and enjoyable. Please send me any questions, any comments. I would love to hear from you. As always, I appreciate all the support. Please like the video, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next time.